Hello, everybody. Today's video is going to be on ecospheres, and I would like to welcome you back to the channel. As you can see, the first two videos of this channel was all about food reviews, but that's not all I'm planning on doing. I thought we would be doing something a bit more exciting, in my opinion, and this is focusing on biology and the life all around us. And for this video, I thought we would be discussing ecospheres, and this is actually pretty cool. As you can see, I got a very basic rudimentary ecosphere over here. And as you can see, there's a plant over here. I think that's hornwort. I know over here we have duckweed floating above in the top of the jar. And over here we got some habitats suitable for microorganisms or some insects that might be living in the water. And we have a substrate layer, soil, on the bottom. And ecospheres are really cool things because they're enclosed ecosystems that usually aren't open. Usually it's just a closed ecosystem. It's a closed system with no outside interference whatsoever, and the animals that live in the jar will continue to reproduce, die, and many generations will go on. But you must be wondering, how do ecospheres work? And what is an ecosphere? So first, let's talk about the biosphere, the world around us, the life that gives us everything. So the ecosystem around us is very interconnected, as you can see. There's cool parts like the hydrosphere, there's the lithosphere, and there's, of course, the atmosphere, and they all interact with one another. So, for example, the hydrosphere has a lot of animals, it has plants too, but it needs the atmosphere in order to keep oxygenating and releasing the carbon dioxide that these fish produce. Then over here we have the lithosphere. Things die. When the things die, they go into the lithosphere, and other organisms like detrivores break them down. And other organisms like this mouse you can see over here and by the top part of A, it's living here. And then we have the atmosphere, things that live in the air. They need places to land, they need places to do poop in, I guess you can say. And the poop comes down into the water, let's say, and that provides nutrients for the life in the water. So as you can see, an ecosphere is just an ecosystem. So, how do ecospheres work? If it's an enclosed ecosystem, how does life thrive in this environment? So, of course, you're going to need a light source. This could be a lamp, a light bulb, it doesn't really matter. And then you're going to need a producer in the environment. So, for this instance, we have algae. The algae produces, let's say, oxygen for this organism over here to breathe in, which produces carbon dioxide, which then feeds over here the algae. But in order for this organism to survive, it needs to have bacteria and inorganic nutrients in the water. The inorganic nutrients fertilizes the algae, which is really cool. And over here, this bacteria helps keep the environment stable. So as you can see, everything is interconnected in this cool web. So you must be wondering, why are we talking about ecospheres? I was thinking about doing a fun project with you guys. This will be a very fun project because we're going to be seeing if we can make an ideal ecosphere environment. And there will be, of course, 4 jars. One with pond soil, one with rocks, one with aquarium soil, and one that's just going to be a control jar with no substrate whatsoever. And we're going to be trying to figure out which is the best possible habitat for creatures that live in the Chicagoland area, and preferably the pond environments. And the pond soil substrate will be here. Then we'll get some pond rocks too. So rocks underwater that will have the right amount of bacteria. And then we're going to have some aquarium soil and see which environment, which substrate will be the best substrate to allow the ecosystem to thrive and live, which, and not just thrive, I guess you can say, but really grow. I want to see if anything can truly live in these ecospheres. So yeah, this is going to be a fun project, and I hope you guys will enjoy this. Let's keep contemplating, everyone, because I'm going to be contemplating about which environments and what sort of variables we have to account for this kind of ecosphere project that we're going to be doing. So yeah, thank you for watching, and adios.